Kenyans have been urged to exercise their constitutional right of voting their leaders come the 14th January 2020 with an aim of choosing the right leaders. This call has been made by the Resident District Commissioner for NAKAWA Urban Division Council, Robert Anderson BUROLA, while at the launch of the BALIMWEZO Community Foundation. BUROLA here urged citizens to identify leaders who have developmental, peaceful and progressive ideas that will help them out of poverty other than voting those who they think are close to them. He says there are leaders on the opposition who are developmental, but mostly the ruling party does have more, and the public should think of voting people who reflect better ideas for development and peace for a better future.
People need development, they must be in a position to identify leaders who are pro-development. If people need peace, they should be able to identify leaders who are pro-peace. If they want progress, they should be able to identify people who are pro-progress. But it is to the contrary that people vote differently, or people vote on non-issues. And they end up being clamped in so many years of poverty simply because of the decisions they have been making in regard to the leadership.
The NAKAWA Division Mayor, Engineer Ronald BALIMWEZO, and the CEO of BALIMWEZO Community Foundation, besides politics, ask government to think of skilling Ugandans, especially youth, through vocational education. He says if this is done, then it's the only way the economy of Uganda can be revamped, by having Ugandans who have skilled works other than the theoretical kind of education. He says once they are skilled, then more production will be available, hence addressing the unemployment challenge.
The only way we can revamp the economy of Uganda is by creating employment opportunities for our people through vocational skilling. That's the only way. We need implementers. We need the people who are actually going to sit on machines and produce these masks. That's the only way we can help our community be revamped. It's the only way we can make sure that we create employment opportunities for our people. So as such, government should begin creating polytechnics so that we can basically create employment opportunities for us.
Helen Kasuja, the Executive Director, CD, encourages youth in production businesses always to have quality and standard products on market, as this is the only way their goods will compete favorably with other foreign goods on market.
We know as a country we are struggling with issues of quality of products that are produced within the country, yet government's strategy is to build, buy Uganda, build Uganda, the BUBO strategy, the import substitute strategy. It can only work if people have products that meet the standards or meet the needs or meet the requirements of the consumer. So we have been encouraging these groups to make sure that they benchmark on those ones that have good products so that their products can be sold within the country.
Besides having quality and standard goods, faithfulness, hard work towards prosperity is key in their businesses if youth choose to unite and work towards this move. Namara Blessing, the Executive Director, Health Innovations for Life, explains.
You can inherit the richness from your family. You can steal and get rich, but you cannot prosper. You cannot inherit prosperity. You work for prosperity. Prosperity is worked for. You have to put in your input, you have to be very committed, you have to be transparent, you have to be serious, you want to see something out of what you are doing. If all we join our efforts together, we work together, we use our talents, the skills we have acquired, and we are transparent, I hope we are going to achieve the best out of this project.
She further urges them to always have their own input, especially patience and transparency in whatever they do, so as for their business ventures to live the taste of life. Brian Senkumba, Channel 44 Prime News.